So let's talk about penalties. And we're going to talk about two different kinds of penalties. There's no law that says that you have to take Medicare, okay? You can choose to take Medicare or not choose to take Medicare. If you don't, you're not going to go to Medicare jail, okay? But if you say, I don't want to take Medicare, and then you decide, I do want to take it later, then there's going to be late enrollment penalties for some parts of this. That applies for Part B. And with Part B, there's a 10% penalty per year that you could have been enrolled, that you were not enrolled. And I'll tell you where this comes up most often, and it's with veterans. You get a crusty old veteran that says, VA. I got VA. That's right. That's right. I don't want to pay $175 a month. I got VA and I'm healthy and I'm not letting them take $175 a month out of my check. And so they don't get it. 3 years down the road, they're complaining to one of their buddies about VA, and their buddy says, well, why don't you just get on the Medicare, dummy? And he says, well, I didn't want to pay the $175 a month. Well, it's better than what you're dealing with now. Well, okay. So I get the call from the veteran, and he says, I want to go ahead and get on to Medicare now. I think that's probably what I need to do after all.
But that is a penalty.
That's right. Well, it's going to be $174.77 a month plus 30% for that 3 years that you weren't on Medicare. You get a 10% penalty, 10% per year. And that penalty is for life. I mean, it's not just like one time, I'll make it up.
When you get on Medicare, you do have to accept A and B.
No.
I mean, but if you don't take the B, what you're saying is over a certain amount of time, if you should have had it, you'll have that penalty.
That's correct. That's correct.
So it's best to get it. I mean,
well, if you don't have other creditable coverage, then you probably would want to get it.